Alright guys, welcome back to RWBY Reactions. Today we're going to be looking at episodes 5 through 8 of Volume 2. And with that, like I said, last episode we left off was episodes 1 through 4 reactions, and now we're getting to episodes 5 through 8, like I said. And with that, we're just going to get straight into it. So, the time frame we're at is 51 minutes and 20 seconds. So we're just gonna go ahead and watch this. Getting in 3, 2, 1, begin. Here we got Pyrrha. Yeah, I remember the scene. It was Pyrrha versus Team Cardinal. Pyrrha can just take out everyone, even like a 1v4. Oh, there goes Garden. Ooh. Still fast paced. Cardin just striked his own teammate. And he's done for right here. Ooh.
And that's the match.
Ooh, lucky shot.
Oh, really?
Well done, Miss Nikos. You should have no problem qualifying for the tournament.
Thank you, Professor.
All right. Now I know that's a tough act to follow, but we have time for one more sparring match. Any volunteers? Miss Belladonna? You've been rather docile for the past few classes. Why don't you...
I'll do it.
Mercury, is it? Very well. Let's find you an opponent.
Actually, I wanna fight her.
Pyrrha.
Hey, I'm afraid Miss Nikos has just finished a match. I recommend you choose another partner.
No, it's fine. I'd be happy to oblige.
That's her choice. Mercury. He's one of my favorite antagonists of the series. Like I said in the last episode.
Hey, you're doing pretty good.
Emerald's just like, whatever. Oh. Mercury knows about her semblance.
forfeit.
You don't even want to try?
What's the point? You're a world-renowned fighter. We're obviously leagues apart.
In that case, Pira Nikos is the victor of the match
Pyrrha's like,
again.
I don't think so.
Next time, you may want to think a little harder before choosing an opponent.
I'll be sure to do that.
That is all for today. And remember, the dance is this weekend, but you all
Oh,
have
the
your
dance, I
tuition
remember.
on Monday. I will not accept any excuses.
Like, she's tired so much.
Learning is so much fun.
Oh, I see Sun. And the rest of his team.
Hey, Blake, you, doing okay?
I'm fine.
So I hear there's this dance going on this weekend. That sounds pretty lame, but you and me, I'm thinking, not as lame, huh? The dance this weekend. You want to go or what?
I don't have time for a stupid dance. I thought you, of all people, would get that.
Ooh.
You what? We want you to go to the dance.
That's ridiculous.
Blake, we're worried about you. This investigation is starting to mess with your head.
You can't sleep, you hardly eat, and to be honest, your grades have been suffering.
You think I care about grades? People's lives are at stake.
We know, and we're all
Yeah.
still trying to figure out what Torchwick is up to.
Thanks to you and Sun, we know they're operating somewhere outside of Southeast Vale. And the shitty company singled out Vale as the primary target for dust robberies over the last few months.
Don't forget about their missing military tech, too.
But there are still unanswered questions.
Blake, you won't be able to find anything if you can't even keep your eyes open.
All we're asking is that you take it easy for one day.
It will be fun. Yang and I will make sure of it.
Yeah, we're planning the whole event.
Excuse me? Team Coffee's away mission lasted longer than expected.
Team
So, it's
Coffee.
time for us to pick up where they left off.
We
And
get to
now
see
we'll
him
make sure you
next
have
couple
a perfect
episodes.
night.
And once it's all over, we'll return to our search, rested and ready. So, what do you think?
I think this is a colossal waste of time.
Well,
I'll be in the library.
Great.
She can't keep going like this.
tell me about it. Oh no. No! I know what happens here. No! Stop! I literally removed my headphones for this.
Oh, come on. Open the door. I promise not to sing.
Really?
I lied!
Jeez. I remember someone made a video where Jaune sang the Camp Camp theme song. It was too funny.
Sunday!
But this part, I was like, what?
Are you done?
Yes?
No.
My answer exactly.
What?
And that is why they call you the Ice Queen.
All my life, boys have only cared about
Oh,
the curse of
Ruby.
my last name. Besides, I already have a date in mind. Date or no date.
Alright.
None of this will matter if we can't get Blake to go.
That's true. But... Oh, there goes Jaune.
Well done.
Your sword plays improved immensely.
Couldn't have done it without you.
So, are you ready to move on to Aura?
I'm actually thinking maybe we just skip Aura tonight. Might go on a jog or something.
Come on. I know you get frustrated, but you must keep trying. I'm sure we'll discover your semblance any day now.
That's not it. It's just... It's dumb.
Sorry about background noises.
What is it? Jaune, you know you can tell me.
It's Weiss.
Oh. What about her?
I asked her to the dance and she shot me down. Big surprise, right?
Well, I believe the saying goes, there's plenty of fish in the sea.
That's easy for you to say. You've probably got guys clamoring over each other just to ask you out.
You'd be surprised.
Jaune, he's just like
Oh,
trying to be a
please.
ladies'
You
man.
get a date to the dance? I'll wear a dress.
And finally, Pyranikos.
There's Cinder again.
She's smart.
X-Ray Vav comic
I wouldn't say
that
invincible.
Mercury has.
Do tell. Her semblance is polarity, but you'd never know just by watching.
After she made contact with my boots, she was able to move them around however she wanted. But she only made slight adjustments.
Just enough to make it look like she's untouchable. She doesn't broadcast her power, so it puts her opponents at a disadvantage.
People assume she's fated for victory, when she's really taken fate into her own hands.
Her theme in the background.
Interesting. Add her to the list.
You should be able to take her no problem.
It's not about overpowering the enemy. It's about taking away what power they have. And we will. In time.
I hate waiting.
Don't worry, Mercury. We have a fun weekend ahead of us.
Oof.
I need you to pick a tablecloth.
The same.
Aren't they both the same? I don't even know why I asked.
They're setting up for the dance.
So, have you picked out a dress yet?
What's the point? Who cares about the dance if Blake isn't going?
Oh, don't worry. She's going.
Yang.
Weiss! I thought we agreed. No doilies!
If I don't get doilies, you don't get fog machines.
Ooh, that's a tough decision.
Your dance is gonna have fog machines?
Love to have
We
fog
were
machine.
thinking about it.
That's pretty cool.
You ladies all excited for dress up?
Really?
Right.
Laugh all
Son.
you want. I'll be turning heads tomorrow night.
What are you two wearing?
Alright.
This?
Ignore him, for he knows not what he says.
I may have moved to Mistral, but I grew up in Vacuo. It's not exactly a shirt and tie kind of place.
Yeah,
Son.
we've noticed.
So, what does Blake think of all this? She's still being all, you know, Blakey?
Obviously. I still can't.
Still
think of a
doesn't
way
care
to
about the
change her
dance.
mind.
Guys,
That's what I think.
trust
Or
me.
everyone.
Blake will be at the dance tomorrow.
Later with Blake in the library. The pointer. She's angry. She's like, you really get on my nerves. Surprise!
What do you... We need to talk.
Oh, Ren. For all the girls are screaming now.
Huh? We need to talk. Ren, I'm just gonna come out and say it. You are one of my best friends. These past few months, I feel like we've really bonded. Even though you don't say much. I mean, you're really quiet. To be perfectly honest, I don't know that much about you personally, but darn it, I consider you to be the brother I never had.
And I you.
Which is why I wanted to get your advice on girls.
Girls?
I just don't know.
Ren just doesn't
how
want to be a part of the conversation.
girls. I guess what I'm asking is, well, how did you and Nora, you know?
Don't want.
We're not actually together.
Nora, I said headphones on.
Jaune, What is this all about?
It's Weiss. I'm completely head over heels for her, and she won't even give me a chance. She's cold, but she's also incredible. She's smart and graceful and talented. I mean, have you heard her sing? I just wish she'd take me seriously, you know? I wish I could tell her how I feel without messing it all up.
Then do it.
What?
Pyrrha.
Tell her exactly what you've just said. No ridiculous schemes.
Ren
no
stole
pickup
his
lines.
towel.
Just
Not be able to change into his
be
uniform.
honest.
But what?
Jaune, you can't get it wrong if it's the truth.
You're right. Thanks, Pyrrha. Good talk, Ren.
And then Pyrrha. She's this.
Practice what you preach, Pyrrha.
Yang, if you're going to tell me to stop, you may as well just save your breath. I don't want you to stop. I want you
Oh,
to
this
slow
is
down.
the talk
We don't
Yang
have the
had
luxury to slow down.
with
It's not a
Blake.
luxury. It's a necessity. The necessity is stopping Torchwick. And we're going to. But first you have to sit down and listen to what I have to say. Fine. Ruby and I grew up in Patch, an island just off the coast of Vale. Our parents were huntsmen. Our dad taught at Signal, and our mom would take on missions around the kingdom. Her name was Summer Rose. And she was like
Summer
super
Rose.
mom. Baker of cookies and slayer of giant monsters. And then, one day she left for a mission and never came back. It was tough. Ruby was really torn up, but I think she was still too young to really get what was going on, you know? And my dad just kind of shut down. It wasn't long before I learned why. Summer wasn't the first love he'd lost. She was the second. The first was my mom. He wouldn't tell me everything, but I learned that the two of them had been on a team together with
I know
Summer
what the
Cook,
name is.
and that she
Not
left
gonna
him
spoil it
just
though.
after I was born. No one had
Gonna
seen her
wait until the
since.
first appearance of it.
Why did she leave you? That question. Why? I didn't know the answer, but I was determined to find out. It was all I thought about. I would ask anybody I could what they knew about her. Then, one day, I found something. What I thought was a clue that could lead me to answers. Or maybe even my mother. I waited for Dad to leave
This
the
was
house,
Yang back
put Ruby
then.
in a wagon, and headed out. I must have walked for hours. I had cuts and bruises, was totally exhausted, but I wasn't gonna let anything stop me.
That was Ruby back then.
When we finally got there, I could barely stand. But I didn't care. I had made it. And then I saw them. Those burning red eyes.
The Grimm.
There we were, a toddler asleep in the back of a wagon and a stupid girl too exhausted to even cry for help. We might as well have been served on a silver platter.
Until
But, as luck would have it, our uncle showed up just in time. My stubbornness should have gotten us killed that night.
next volume. We're almost there.
I'm sorry that happened to you, and I understand what you're trying to tell me, but this is different. I'm not a child, and this isn't just a search for answers. I can't just—
I told you, I'm not telling you to stop. I haven't. To this day, I still want to know what happened to my mother and why she left me. But I will never let that search control me. We're going to find the answers we're looking for, Blake. But if we destroy ourselves in the process, then what good are we?
You don't understand. I'm the only one who can do this.
No, you don't understand. If Roman Torchwick walked through that door, what would you do?
I'd fight him.
You'd lose.
I can't stop him.
You can't even stop me. I'm not asking you to stop. Just please, get some rest. Not just for you, but for the people you care about. And if you feel like coming out tomorrow, I'll save you a dance.
Alright. More details through the rest of the volumes. Jaune.
Neptune.
Oh, there's Weiss.
Oh, hey, what's up?
I know this is a little unorthodox, but I wanted to ask you something. Would you like to accompany me to the dance tomorrow?
Poor Jaune. The next night is the dance. There's Yang.
Oh, you look beautiful! Can we have a serious talk about how Weiss fights in these?
There's RWBY. Oh, the sun.
Dumb neck trap.
Blake. She finally went to the
Does this
dance.
mean we're going together?
Technically, though my first dance is spoken for.
Alright.
I told you she would come.
Mission accomplished. So, what do we do now?
Just have fun.
Does that mean I can change out of these stupid things and into my hood now?
Poor RWBY.
Stupid lady stilts.
Not enjoying yourself?
Hey, Ozpin.
No, everything's fine. I'm just not much of a fancy-pantsy, dancy girl.
Well, you can't spend your entire life on the battlefield, even if you may want to.
Yeah, that lesson's been floating around a lot lately.
If you think about it, fighting and dancing aren't so different. Two partners interlocked. Although, one wrong move on the ballroom merely leads to a swollen foot.
Or twisted ankle.
It's not every day that friends are able to come together like this. Time has a way of testing our bonds. But it's nights like these that can help keep them stronger than ever. Nights like these are ones we'll never forget.
You guys are just in time.
Wouldn't miss it for the world.
Oof. I say oof. Mercury and Emerald showed up. When I first saw the episode, I like, wouldn't miss it for the world. I'm like, oh no. Alright. Ironwood.
I see you're hiding at the punch bowl too.
Yep.
To the socially awkward.
Jaune.
Sorry things didn't work out with Weiss.
It's fine. Neptune's pretty cool. I get why she went with him.
What do you mean?
Well, come on. Not many people can pull off blue hair.
No, I mean, Weiss
I mean,
can't
that's not-
dance alone.
What?
Yeah, she said she had too much to focus on to worry about boys.
Neptune.
Hold my punch.
Oh. Well, there goes Jaune's drink. Oh, there's Pyrrha. Yeah, so it's just mostly the dance.
Hello, Jaune.
You okay? I haven't seen you tonight.
Arrived late, I'm afraid.
Well, you look really nice.
Thank you.
Your, date isn't gonna beat me up for saying that, is he?
I think you're
Yeah.
safe for tonight.
So, where is the guy?
There is no God.
What?
Nobody asked me.
But that's... You're Pira Nikos. How could nobody ask you?
The strongest fighter.
I've been blessed with incredible talents and opportunities. I'm constantly surrounded by love and praise. But when you're placed on a pedestal like that for so long, you become separated from the people that put you there in the first place. Everyone assumes I'm too good for them, that I'm on a level they simply can't attain. It's become impossible to form any sort of meaningful relationship with people. That's what I like about you. When we met, you didn't even know my name. You treated me just like anyone else.
From last episode,
Thanks to you,
Pierre wanted to ask Jaune
I've
to the
made
dance.
friendships that will last a lifetime. I guess you're the kind of guy I wish I was here with. Someone who just saw me for me.
Wait.
Hey, Jaune, right?
Oh, Neptune.
Yeah.
This party's pretty lame, huh? I mean, ballroom dancing.
Yeah.
Cute girls, though, huh?
Is that all you think about?
Huh?
Do you even care about the girls you're hitting on? How they feel about you?
Whoa, where's this coming from?
How could you just turn her down like that?
Wait, who?
Weiss!
It just didn't work out, you know?
What? You think you're too cool? Too many other options?
There goes Jaune.
Weissney asked you to the dance. What in the world could possibly keep you from
I can't dance.
Beg your pardon?
I can't dance, man.
But you're so cool.
Thank you. I try really, really hard.
Neptune can't dance.
You would rather break a girl's heart and go to a dance alone than just admit to everyone that you can't move in rhythm to music?
That about sums it up, yeah.
I never seen a character in anime like that before. Like, I can't dance.
Please don't tell anybody. Look, if you want
Just saying.
Weiss, she's all yours. I don't want to get in your way.
Do you like her?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know her too well yet, but she seems pretty cool.
Then just go talk to her. No pickup lines, no suave moves. Just be yourself. I've heard that's the way to go.
Yeah, but that
Hey, you don't have to look cool all the time. In all honesty, if you could be a little less cool, I'd really appreciate it.
Yeah. Okay.
Go talk to her. I guarantee it'll make her night.
Thanks.
Jaune's standing up.
You're a really cool guy, Jaune.
All right, don't lie to my face.
Alright.
All right. Only one thing left to do.
Oh no. I know what happens.
You know, I think we really needed this.
Hey, Penny! She went to the dance as well.
Yeah, and you did a
I'm
good
guessing the
job
soldiers
leading
are
it
like a
too.
reference to Red versus Blue.
Thanks. It wasn't all me though. Weiss did a lot too. Tomorrow it's back to work.
Well,
Bummer.
I'm sure we can handle whatever gets thrown at us. Except for that.
Oh gosh. And
Jaune?
Promise is a promise.
Jaune's in a dress.
Jaune, you didn't have to.
Hey, an arc never goes back on his word. Do you want to stand there and laugh at me? Or do you want to dance?
Oh, more music.
Would love to dance. Oh!
Red Nora.
Wait, what is happening?
This is the Team Juniper dance. And this is all done by Monty Oum. The music in the background.
I had no idea you were a dancer.
Yeah, well, these things tend to happen when you grow up with 7 sisters.
Love the music.
So, what made you change your mind?
Huh?
You said you were embarrassed at first. What made you come talk to me?
You're looking at him.
He's still in his sneakers.
You've got some good friends looking out for you.
Penny's doing the robot.
It appears all the dancers have partners.
How long do I have?
We should probably be home by midnight to be safe.
I'll keep my eye on the clock.
There goes Cinder. It's called Dance Dance Infiltration. Oof. Knockout. I like to think the Atlas Soldiers colors. There's yellow and then blue and red. Kind of reminds me of red versus blue. There's an animation mistake where Cinder doesn't have her mask on. Right here she has her mask on, but from the last scene she saw, and right here doesn't have her mask on. Kind of like a mistake right there.
Hey man, do you know the Wi-Fi password?
It's beacon, but replace the E with a 3 and add a pound symbol to the end.
We could add a 0 to the O as well. That ain't good.
That's handy.
No one's here.
Guest is leaving. Which one? Ironwood.
I guess the generals had enough fun for one night.
Should we intervene?
No. We're done here.
Here comes Ruby with her crescent rose.
Hello?
Still can't handle the heels.
Is anyone there? Hello? Excuse me? You know, it's not a masquerade party, so why don't you take off that...
Doesn't let us finish the sentence. It's Ironwood. Cinder left. All right. Neptune, trying his best to dance.
cut in?
Of course.
And how's your night been?
A little more exciting than expected.
Should we be worried?
Hardly. They'll be scratching their heads long after we've finished what we came here for.
So then what now?
Enjoy the rest of the night. After all, it is a party.
Ironwood's not happy about this. Next episode, we're back, and now this is episode 8. I'm gonna start this. 3, 2, 1. Let's continue.
They were here. Ozpin, they were here.
We are very much aware of that.
Ironwood.
Thank you, James.
Fantastic.
He's not happy.
You're aware. Now, are we going to do something about it, or should we just stay the course and continue to ignore what's right in front of us?
Come in.
I remember this scene.
Sorry it took so long. Someone accidentally hit all the buttons on the elevator on the way up here. It wasn't me.
Thank you for coming, Ruby. How are you feeling?
Okay, I guess. I'd feel better if my bad guy catching record wasn't 0 for 3. Okay, so that's the tone we're going for. Got it.
Ruby?
I love it.
I feel it's appropriate to let you know that I think what you did last night is exactly what being a huntress is all about. You recognized a threat, you took action, and you did the very best you could.
Thank you, sir.
Now, the General here has already informed us of the events that transpired last night. But now that you've rested,
Where Cinder infiltrated the CCT.
Was anyone else with her? Did she look familiar to you at all?
I don't know. She was wearing a mask, and she never said anything to me. But I know she fought with glass. I don't think that was her semblance, though.
Dust-infused
Her lit up
clothing.
whenever she attacked.
Save for the glass.
Like I said, dust-infused
Sounds
clothing.
like the woman I fought the night we met Ruby.
Embedding dust into clothing is an age-old technique. It could have been anyone.
Wait. You think this girl's connected to Torchwick and the White Fang?
It's possible. But we still lack the required evidence to link the two together.
Actually, I think I remember her saying something about a hideout or something in the southeast, just outside the kingdom.
Interesting.
I thought you said the intruder never...
Thank you for your cooperation, Ruby. Why don't you go and spend some time with your team?
Alright.
A big day ahead of you.
Anytime.
I remember
Miss
this,
Rose,
the rest of this episode.
Please try and be discreet about this matter.
Yes, sir.
There she goes.
What happened?
Well, there we have it. We send as
I
many
know what
troops
happens
as we
in the
can
rest
to
of the episode.
southeast. Find out exactly what's going on and eradicate any forces that stand in our way.
Why must your answer to everything involve a triumphant display of military bravado? You treat every situation like it's a contest of measuring...
Linda.
Well, he does.
She's right. As much as I too would love to end this situation once and for all, we must remember that this may go beyond Vale, beyond Beacon. And if this truly is part of some master plan for which we know not the final move, we mustn't be so bold, nor can we risk the spread of panic.
I have served you faithfully for years. But if you mean to tell me that your plan is to merely hold the defenses and wait...
It is not. You're a general, James. So tell me, when you prepare to go to war, which do you send in first? The flag bearer or the scouts?
Ozpin.
No, I think you handled it well.
I hope so.
I'm sure everything will be all right, Ruby. Oh, I know what will cheer you up.
What's that?
Oh.
I don't know yet. Dad sent it to us.
I know what
Someone's
this
open
is.
it together.
It's why.
He sent a dog in the mail?
At first I was like, what?
All the time.
Your father or your dog?
Blake.
Are you telling me that this mangy, drooling
Weiss.
mutt
It's
is
just.
going to live with us forever? Oh, yes, he is. Yes, he is. Oh, is he adorable?
Please keep it away from my belongings.
Blake.
All first-year students, please report to the
Not feeling because she's the fondest.
Well, we can't
cats.
exactly leave him here while we're gone for a week.
Look, there's a letter. Dear girls, I've got to leave the island for a few days, so I'm sending Zwei to you to take care of. Enclosed is all the food you should need. Love you both, Tai Yang.
What is he supposed to do with that?
Settles it.
Can't open her.
Zwei will be here when we get back.
Oh, I'll miss you so
Look at
much.
Blake in the background.
Best friends, I can't wait to see you again.
She just jumped on the desk. I love that.
Quiet, quiet, please. Professor
There's
Ogden
Team
would
Juniper.
like to share a few words before we begin.
Today we stand together, united. Mistral, Atlas, Vacuo, Vale. 4 kingdoms of Remnant. On this day, nearly 80 years ago, the largest war in recorded history came to an end. It was a war of ignorance, of greed, and of oppression. A war that was about much more than where borders fell or who traded with whom, but about the very idea of individualism itself. We fought for countless reasons, one of which being the destruction of all forms of art and self-expression. And as you are well aware, that was something many could not stand for. As a result, those who opposed this tyranny began naming their children after one of the core aspects of art itself.
So this is where the next mission comes in.
It was their way to
For
demonstrate
Team RWBY
that
and the
not
others.
only would they refuse to tolerate this oppression, but neither would the generations to come. And it was a trend that is held to this very day. We encourage individuality, expressionism, and unity through diversity. As I have said, today we stand together, united. But this bond cannot exist without effort. Which is why today, while the rest of the world celebrates peace, Huntsmen and Huntresses will work to uphold it. As first-year students, you will be tasked with shadowing a professional huntsman or huntress on a mission. Some of you may be taken out of the kingdom for several days. Others may work within the walls for the rest
Search
of the
and
week.
rescue, escort,
But no
and
matter which path you choose,
more.
remember to be safe, remember your training, and remember to do your very best.
This is perfect. All we have to do is shadow a huntsman working in the southeast.
Yeah, we'll follow them around by day and give them the slip at night.
Let's check search and destroy.
Village security.
Here we go. Quadrant 5 needs Grimm cleared out.
Well, it's in the southeast.
Sounds perfect.
Mission unavailable to first-year students.
Wonderful.
Any other ideas?
We mail ourselves there.
Well, that's one. Unfortunately, we determined that the concentration of Grimm was too extreme for first-year students.
Yeah.
It seems that particular region is rather popular. In fact, I have the sneaking suspicion that the 4 of you will make your way there no matter which job you choose.
Whatever makes you say that?
I'm still curious as to how you all found yourselves at the docks last semester. I'm interested to know how you really learned about a hideout in the southeast. And I certainly wonder why witnesses reported seeing robots and rose petals in a dance club some time ago.
Well...
I doubt I'll ever find the exact answers I'm looking for. So, how about this?
This is why
Instead of
Austin
waiting
was
for you all
one
to
of my
break
favorite
the
characters in the
rules,
series.
Why don't we just bend them?
And there's more to it. Even though it was supposed to say first-year students, they allowed
Won't let you down.
their team
Thank you,
to go.
Professor.
Do not thank me for this. Teamwork and persistence have carried you far, but you must understand, the things that await you beyond the protection of the kingdom will not care. Stay close to your huntsman at all times, and do exactly as he says. He will be leading you on this mission, and he can have you sent back to Beacon if he finds your skills to be unsatisfactory.
Ooh.
Good luck.
That wasn't exactly uplifting, but it's the truth.
It's gonna be tough, but I know we can do it.
Hey, Team Coffee is back.
I see Velvet.
Velvet? Are you okay? I'm fine. I had Yatsuhashi to look out for me.
Your mission was supposed to end a week ago. What happened?
Nothing happened. It was just... There were just so many. Oh, but don't worry. You first years are just shadowing Huntsmen, so you should be fine.
Right.
I should go. Be safe, okay?
We can do this.
I think that was like the
We've never backed
second
down
time,
before, and we're not going to
or
start now.
third or fourth time we saw Velvet.
Right. Besides, it won't only be us out there.
Oh, I remember
We'll be
this.
fighting alongside a genuine huntsman.
Look who it is.
Yeah.
For their lives.
Dr. RWBY Black. I first saw this episode, I was just laughing. Just Dr. RWBY Black as the huntsman. Oh my gosh. So that was episode 8. Next episode, we're going to be looking at 9 through 12, which is like the last 4 episodes. Shouldn't take that long, but who knows. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And with that, it's me, I'm signing off.